Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. So I hope you had the opportunity to try the upper body session and core session that I gave you yesterday. What I'm going to do today is a little bit of lower body. So we're going to focus on some lunges. We're going to focus on a little bit of balance work as well. I know you guys like my poses, my stars. And we'll see how we get on. So come onto your mats. I want you to come to the front of your mats today. So bring your feet so they're about hip width apart. Find good posture. Take a deep breath in for me. Rise and fold forwards. So just fold straight from the hips all the way down and let your spine go. Just relax into your forward fold. Now in your forward fold, I don't want you to work actively through the back of the body. So I want you to think about stacking ankles, knees, hips. Quite often you have a tendency to rock and sit back, to be active in keeping that weight a little bit further forwards. Now remember, you can support yourself if you need to, you can support yourself on your thighs, you can support yourself on your knees, or if you're quite flexible, you can just go straight down to the floor. Now I am looking at you guys right now. I hope you're not actually looking at me because you need to have your head down. I want you to relax the back of your neck as well. So head down and just relax. Good. We're going to bend our knees, pop our hands to the floor and just step one leg back. Doesn't matter which leg. Take a nice long lunge and then I want you to drop your back leg to the floor. Lift your chest up and you should be in a pretty nice lunge position here. So ideally we're looking to have the front foot, arrow on the front foot pointing forwards. We then want to have about a 90-degree angle in the front knee. 90-degree angle in the back knee as well. And we're looking to stack knee, hip, shoulder and your ear. So the move we're going to do in our lunge today is basically going to be vertical, up and down. So think about being in a lift rather than being in an elevator, on an escalator. I don't want too much kind of forwards and back movements. Spread your weight equally between your front foot and your back foot and you'll find you're going to feel the pushing through the toes here and the heel here. So lift your chest for me. Open up your hands, take a deep breath in, exhale and rise. Inhale and drop down, bringing the back knee to the floor, but don't let it touch. Good, exhale to rise. Inhale to come down. So we're looking to bring our front thigh, ideally parallel to the floor. Now if you're a little bit wobbly, take your legs a little bit wider. Gives you a better stable base to work from. Good. How are we doing? Is this easy? Now you can stay with this for another 4, or if you'd like to make it a little bit harder, as you come down, twist your body over your front leg. So remember, we still need to keep our chest up, open your body. So we're getting a little bit of rotation through your back. Spinal rotation. Good. Think about pressing through those feet equally. Come down central. Release the leg to the floor. Feel that? Have a little stretch if you need to. Just open up the back thigh. If you're quite flexible, you're more than welcome to pull that leg in and deepen the stretch right through the front of the leg. Good. Let's release that one. Just sit back a little bit and stretch your hamstring as well. So you might want to bring your toe up to deepen the stretch here, or feel the hips even up and the stretch deepen on the back of the leg there. Lovely guys. I just need to bring that leg behind you. Bring your hands forwards and step up into a downward dog position, or down facing position. So feet about hip width apart, hands about shoulder width apart. Think about pushing the heels towards the floor. Look out towards your heels and lift your bum and your hips high in the air. Alright? Good. Take your gaze forwards, guys, and step the other leg forwards. Drop the back knee down and lift your chest. Lovely. Right, so let's reset our position. So foot, arrow, straight ahead. Feet, hip width apart, so we're not too wobbly side to side. 90 degrees in the front knee, 90 degrees in the back knee. Stack, 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 stack. Toes underneath, breath in, exhale. Inhale on the way down, bring the back thigh, back shin parallel to the floor. Good, the front thigh comes parallel to the ground. So I'm not the best at counting, as those who come to my classes knows that. Ideally, I want you to do 6 straight ones, shall we say, and then I want you to do 6 where we add a little bit of rotation, so you're crossing over the body. Now think about that push. Whoo, wobble there. Push through the front heel, push through the back toe. Feel it into the butt cheek on your front leg and feel it into the thigh on the back leg. Exhale, straight down. Release the leg. Excellent. Take a little stretch here. Open up through the front thigh. Bring the heel in if you want to. If you can deepen that stretch, you can reach around. And then pull the weight backwards into that hamstring stretch. Again, you can pull your toe up. And think about pulling those hips forwards to deepen right through the back of the leg. Lovely. Guys, bring that leg behind again. Bring the hands in front a little bit further. Tuck your toes under. Lift up into that downward dog again for me. So heels driving to the floor. Eyes looking out behind your heels. Bums and hips high. Good. Just take your gaze forwards towards your hands. Bend your knees. And then just jump yourself or walk, step in so that your feet are just on the outside of your mat for me. Alright? From there, just turn your toes out, bend the knees, and just gently curl up. Roll up. Give yourself a little bit of a shake. Good. Turn your toes out. Let your knees track out over the middle of the foot. Just give me a gentle bounce here. Alright? So we're into what I would describe as a plie squat. If you're a ballerina, this is a position, second position. I'm not a ballerina. You can have your arms wherever you want, alright? What I want you to think about doing is having your pelvis like a cup and sitting your spine straight down. So really feeling the work in here, in the inner thigh, and hopefully into your butt cheeks here as well. Good, let's rise. Take a little bit of light into your hand. See the little ball of light in your hand? You've got to use your imagination here, okay, just a little bit. Okay, take that ball and take it across your body. Just let your eyes follow your hands. Just transfer your weight side to side. Okay. Now come onto this side, pause. Take a little balance. Just by lifting up onto the front leg. If you're not too sure about lifting any higher, keep that back toe in contact with the floor. Open your hands up, and if you want to lift, come into a star. Now as you come into your star, I want you to open your hips a little bit more. So you're opening up your hips to me, to the front of the room. Good. Return. Ooh. Sweep. Sweep. Let's stay on the other side this time. So find your balance. Stand a little taller. Brace the core. Toes down if you need to. Arms open. Legs open. Open to me. We can do that twice more on each side. Sorry, so, gently. Oh, Alexa just wanted to join in. Now, trick is, as soon as you get a little unbalanced, is to start the movement again. One more. See if you can hold your balance a little longer. And return, guys. Your feet together. Deep breath in. Exhale the hands to the side. Roll your shoulders. Nice. There we go. So that concludes our little sequence we just did today for your legs and also for a little bit of balance. So you can do that a couple of times. You can put bits and pieces together. You can try the lunges on their own. You can try and do more twisting lunges. If you haven't got the lunges, maybe just keep them straight. And equally as well, if you need to use something to hold on to, if you need to hold onto the wall or hold onto a chair to keep your balance through your lunges, try different options like that. If you have any trouble with any of the moves, then drop me an email and I'll see what I can do to help. See you soon.